this is a very extensive gardens, and expect to spend at a minimum several hours here. You can easily spend a whole day working your way through the outdoor gardens and indoor tropical gardens. The tropical gardens are very nice because the weather won't be an issue, so neither will the time of the year because it is in a greenhouse. And for the outdoor gardens, on the other hand, you would probably want to visit from May on, as that's when you obviously benefit most from the warmer weather and the cool. If you were able to watch my first video about Botanical Garden last April, you can see the difference why I am recommending that it's better to come here during mid-May.
So guys, this is Montreal Botanical Garden. It's located here in Montreal City.
Though now we can
Quebec province of Canada, Quebec province here in Canada.
So, but definitely,
this is a 75 hectares garden.
you're able to see my video.
Isa po ito sa mga tourist spot nila dito sa Montreal City. So yan pong nakikita nyo, yan po yung Olympic Stadium. Near there, malapit po dito yung insectarium and planetarium and Montreal Space Biodome. So magkakatabi po ng sila.
Especially love
It's only na ito lang po Montreal Botanical Garden
realize how
open right now because
and
open space po siya.
This is something to see
Yung insectarium, planetarium at saka Montreal Space Biodome is still closed because of the COVID the restrictions. So isang spot lang po ito dito sa 75 hectares na lalakarin natin. So lalakad po tayo ng todong-todo and we will explore this Montreal Botanical Garden.
Japanese garden, Chinese
Been here
garden.
before
We have the
at mostly sa mga nandito is yung hindi pa siya ready.
in a lot I cannot name it all.
But it's still very good.
75 hectares.
The view is still very good. It's very refreshing. It's very cool.
A day is not
So
enough.
guys, let's go. Let's explore the
So
garden.
this is only one spot. So as you can see, it's very greenery. Flowers are everywhere. It's very beautiful. It's so refreshing. But you can just be amazed and be awe on the creations of God. I remember, and I will just start to praise God for all the beauties that I'm seeing right now. I start to wonder what is the purpose of God's creations, and I realize that God's twin purposes for creation are to reveal God's character and His nature, and this is to provide for what God has made. Humanity's use of creation must promote, not compromise, the ability of creation to reveal God, to provide for humans and other creatures on the earth now and in the future. Yan po.
Let's go here.
Oh, they're coming. Wow.
Yours looks dead. The shack? That's not me.
I love fish. Love fish. Wow.
Oh, they're coming.
2, 3,
Oh, man.
4, 5. One shall Father fish try 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I go all day. Why daddy, daddy, go? Okay, let's go.
it says here that in June the sun rises, and this is very true. Yan, this is the French. This is in French. Okay, my daughter will so my daughter will be reading this in French, and I will be reading the English version. Okay, go Hannah. Okay, so there my daughter partly read this in French, but I will be reading this in English. And it says that the keepers of the north. The Inuit Cree Imnu and Naskapi has always chosen the north for its unequaled white expanses in winter and its myriad of colors in summer. These peoples are known as the Inuit, Yiyu Inuit or Aboriginals, human beings in Naskapi. The people of the place behind the horizon, as though the vast country they inhabit could not exist without the presence of human beings in their inscriptions of land. So the Inuit belong to the Eskimo. So we are in the part of the garden wherein there. Botanical garden is a huge one. It's a humongous one. So we've been here before, but we did not see this spot.
Look, there's another baby turtle.
Yeah, and if you can see, it has a lot of turtles here. There's a baby one, seashells, a lot of baby turtles. It's not a seashell. It's not. It's a tortoise. Turtles. There's another one here. We've been a lot here. We've been here before, but we did not see this spot. Yes. It's a tiny lake.
It looks huge.
Botanical garden is a very huge one. You cannot explore this in a day.
There's a lot of things to see.
Okay? What can you see there, Sing Hannah?
I see two turtles.
Name, no? Ito ay na may mga tagos po sila. Yan po. Ayan po, dito sa atin mga damo ito eh, pero dito talagang maganda. Ayan po ang aking mga mag-aama. Wala pa yung isa kasi sumama sa kanilang mga tita. The Bible is crystal clear about this. The heavens declare the glory of God. It says Psalm 19 verse 1. If someone asks, if Earth is the only inhabited planet and the man the only rational inhabitant among the stars, why such a large and empty universe? The answer is, it is not about us, it's about God. And that's an understatement. God created us to know Him and to love Him and to show Him, and then He gave us a hint of what He is like, the universe. The universe is declaring the glory of God, and the reason we exist is to see it and be stand by it and glorify God because of it. Says Paul in Romans 1:20-21. When God created the world, He did not create out of any need or any weakness or any deficiency. He created out of fullness and strength and complete sufficiency, as Jonathan Edwards says. It is no argument of emptiness or deficiency of a fountain that is inclined to overflow. So we don't glorify God by proving His glory, but we glorify God by seeing and savoring and showing His glory, which is the same as knowing, loving, and showing. God created the world to display His glory so that His people might know, love, and show Him. So we should always remember, especially our salvation, that God did not save us to bless us, but God first and foremost saved us to glorify His name, and in His glory, the blessing. So magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Good day, good evening po sa ating lahat. And I hope na that those words has been inculcated in our hearts. Let us continue to give praise to God, be strong to God, and always remember that Jesus saved. Maraming salamat po sa panunod po ng aking video, and stay safe, and may God bless us all. Thank you so much.